Blue shirt, midnight on the balcony, bare feet, listening to the city breathe. Tiny cars, moving like a silver stream. I'm half awake and half inside a dream. You call, say you couldn't fall asleep. Mine's too loud and the dark's too deep. So we trade stories underneath the sky, let the seconds slowly slide by. Every word you drop is soft and low, like a record playing in the afterglow. You're my balcony echo, drifting through the air. Every little whisper says that you are there. All the heavy thunder fades into the street when your quiet rhythm finds my heartbeat. You're my balcony echo, humming in the night, filling up the spaces where I'm holding tight. I don't need an answer, I just need this view and the gentle echo of you. Street cat, walking on the garden wall. Neon letters flicker on and off. Someone laughing in a room below. But up here, time is moving slow. You say you're scared of getting left behind, of chasing dreams and losing parts of your mind. I tell you we can take the softer road. We'll carry light and drop the heavy load. You sigh like you've been holding for too long, then you breathe in time with my favorite song. You're my balcony echo, drifting through the air. Every little whisper says that you are there. All the heavy thunder fades into the street when your quiet rhythm finds my heartbeat. You're my balcony echo, humming in the night, filling up the spaces where I'm holding tight. I don't need an answer, I just need this view and the gentle echo of you. We don't have to name this feeling right, we can let it float along the edge of night. Let the breeze rewrite what we both knew, that the small things might be the truest truth. If tomorrow pulls you to another town, if the noise comes back to drag you down, close your eyes and hear the soft hello from a quiet voice on a high window balcony glow. Echo, echo, say my name, let it fall and rise again. Echo, echo, soft and slow, you're the calm the city doesn't know. You're my balcony echo, drifting through the air. Every little whisper says that you are there. All the heavy thunder fades into the street when your quiet rhythm finds my heartbeat. You're my balcony echo, humming in the night, filling up the spaces where I'm holding tight. I don't need an answer, I just need this view and the gentle echo of you. Blue shirt, midnight almost letting go. City sinking in a softer glow. When the silence finally cuts in two, I'll still hear the balcony echo of you.
To younger versions of me, said I'd conquer worlds and never settle down. Now I'm learning beauty in this quiet town. Life had different plans than mine, and that's perfectly fine. Growing up is letting go of the person you thought you'd know, trading grand plans for simple joys, finding peace in all the noise. Growing up finding peace in all the noise. Growing up is understanding that life's not about commanding every outcome, every turn. Sometimes you just live and live and watch it turn. Growing up.
The lantern got its shadows braid the mast. Thy gaze ignites the embers of the past. Each flicker writes a stanzas on the swell. Two hearts synced in light beyond the bell. No haste, no chain, quills hush alone replies. Each breath a vow that fogs the pain with sighs. Inspire me, cafe of the sea's repose, where thought unfurls like velvet kelp that grows. Hands rest yet pulse, let vision softly breathe. Thou art the flame I never shall unsheathe. Lanterns sway, we rhyme in golden gleam. Best canticle the twilight air shall dream. Inspire me, gentle and near, play it low eternally. The tide clock spills its final grains of pearl, yet every grain of verse we still unfurl. Thy fingertip upon the parchment's tide awakens worlds where endless oceans hide. No haste, no chain, quills hush alone replies. Each breath a vow that fogs the pain with sighs. Inspire me, cafe of the sea's repose, where thought unfurls like velvet kelp that grows. Hands rest yet pulse, let vision softly breathe. Thou art the flame I never shall unsheathe. Lanterns sway, we rhyme in golden gleam. Best canticle the twilight air shall dream. Inspire me, gentle and near, play it low eternally. When dawn's pale courier knocks upon the hull, we'll seal the night in ink forever full. One final line, one parting glance, our sonnet keeps its everlasting dance. Inspire me, cafe of the sea's repose, where thought unfurls like velvet kelp that grows. Hands rest yet pulse, let vision softly breathe. Thou art the flame I never shall unsheathe. Lanterns sway, we rhyme in golden gleam. Best canticle the twilight air shall dream. Inspire me, gentle and near, play it low eternally. The quill lies still, the parchment softly sighs, yet in our veins the ocean never dies.
Morning steam on a little glass, toast crumbs scattered where the sunlight lands. You're on the balcony in my old shirt, bare legs folded, hair a little hurt. Tiny plants crowding in the painted tins, city yawning while the day begins. You say, I don't know what I'm racing for. I say, maybe we don't run anymore. We don't have to know small sky next to you.
Breeze hums low. Your flip-flop taps a lazy 4/4 flow. Mango smoothie drips down the cup with two chill beats in a beachside setup. No rush, no plan, just the tide in the air. Every wave says, stay right there, chill with me. Seaside cafe vibe, palm shade, cool hearts come alive. Hands loose, eyes closed, let the moment breathe. You're the calm I never wanna leave. Seagull loops, we grin and tune. Best kind of ease under the afternoon. Chill with me, mellow and near. Play it soft right here. $10 coins in the pocket of your shorts. Your laugh's the hook that never distorts. Sunbeam stripes on the wooden floor. Every race says more. No rush, no plan, just the tide in the air. Every wave says, stay right there, chill with me. Seaside cafe vibe, palm shade, cool hearts come alive. Hands loose, eyes closed, let the moment breathe. You're the calm I never wanna leave. Your loops, we grin and tune. Best kind of ease under the afternoon. Chill with me, mellow and near. Play it soft right here. Sun dips slow, paints the sky in peach. We trade iced tea like secrets we don't need to teach. One more sway, one more glance. Let's keep this beach in a slow dance. Chill with me, seaside cafe vibe, palm shade, cool hearts come alive. Hands loose, eyes closed, let the moment breathe. You're the calm I never wanna leave. Seagull loops, we grin and tune. Best kind of ease under the afternoon. Chill with me, mellow and near. Play it soft right here. When the last wave kisses the shore, yeah, we'll still be swaying forevermore. Late sun sliding down the kitchen wall. Half done dishes, half missed calls. You walk in with your headphones on, humming some half-written song. You drop your bag by the crooked chair, kick your shoes off, leave them there. Say today was just a noisy blur. I'll pour a drink and listen to your words. You ask, is it okay if I just stay? I say you're my favorite part of the day. You're my little pocket of the day, where the rush just fades away. All the traffic in my head turns to quiet clouds instead. You're my little pocket of the day, where the noise forgets my name. I don't need a big escape, just this pocket of the day with you. Window open to a gentle breeze. Street sound softened by the evening trees. You lean back on the living room rug, holding your cup in both hands like a hug. You talk about the things you almost quit, all the times you said that's it. I draw small circles on your knee, say I'm glad you kept a piece for me. You smile like you're finally letting go of the way you never had to hold alone. You're my little pocket of the day where the rush just fades away. All the traffic in my head turns to quiet clouds instead. You're my little pocket of the day where the noise forgets my name. I don't need a big escape, just this pocket of the day with you. Let the deadlines live outside the door. We don't owe the world 1 minute more. We can count the cracks along the floor till our breathing finds the same accord. If tomorrow pulls you into speed, into listen miles of must and need, close your eyes and come back here where the time moves soft and clear. Stay low, stay late, don't move. Let the evening find its groove. Stay low, stay here, don't stray. We're enough for one full day. You're my little pocket of the day where the rush just fades away. All the traffic in my head turns to quiet clouds instead. You're my little pocket of the day where the noise forgets my name. I don't need a big escape, just this pocket of the day with you. Street lights flicker on the narrow lane. Night climbs softly through the window frame. If I ever lose my way, I'll fall back in this pocket of the day with you.
The station clock froze at 11:03. Your train pulled out, took the best of me. Ticket stub crumbles in my coat like dust. Every crease a promise turned to rust. No goodbye kiss, just the whistles cry. A minor chord that won't let me lie. Love me like the ghost you left behind. Empty bench, heart misaligned. Hold me in the silence where you used to be, till the rails grow cold and the night won't see. We're the ballad that ends too soon, two lonely notes beneath the moon. Love me like the ghost you left behind. Your scarf still hangs on the bedroom door. Fading scent I can't ignore. Street lamp flickers through the blinds at 4. Painting shadows on the floor. No second chance, no return ticket home, just the echo of a dial tone. Love me like the ghost you left behind. Empty bench, heart misaligned. Hold me in the silence where you used to be, till the rails grow cold and the night won't see. We're the ballad that ends too soon, two lonely notes beneath the moon. Love me like the ghost you left behind. If the dawn could bring you back one more time, I'd trade every tomorrow for a single rhyme. But the timetable's cruel, the schedule's set. behind. Empty bench, hard and misaligned. Hold me in the silence where you used to be, till the rails grow cold and the night won't sleep. We're the ballad that ends too soon, too lonely notes beneath the moon. Love me like the ghost you left behind. When the last light dies on platform 3, I'll still be waiting eternally. Late sun fading on the library glass, soft dust hanging where the moments pass. You sit cross-legged in the quiet aisle, back against the shelf, half a tired smile. Paperbacks leaning in a crooked row, high window catching all the amber glow. You say my mind's too full to take more in. I say then let the silence pull you in. We don't have to learn a single thing. We can let the stillness be our wings. We can let these pages breathe, hold the weight you've had to keep, every restless sentence in your head. We can trade it for the soft instead. We can let the lamplight fall silver over all it saw. I don't need a polished point of view, just this softer version next to you. Clock hands ticking in a gentle loop, distant whispers from a study group. You trace titles with your fingertip, stop on one that almost seems to fit. You say I'm scared I won't become that much, like there's a story you were meant to touch. I slide a book down from the upper row, say you're already more than you can know. You breathe in slow like the air turned warm, like your name stepped out of every storm. We can let these pages breathe, hold the weight you've had to keep, every restless sentence in your head. We can trade it for the soft instead. We can let the lamplight fall silver over all it saw. I don't need a polished point of view, just this softer version next to you. Let the outside world stay past the door, all its noise and all its scores. We can count the rows above our heads, name them after days you got out of bed. If tomorrow pulls you back into the rush, into headlines, face a subway crush, close your eyes and find this wooden chair where your heart the top. Turn a page, let the moment through. You're enough with nothing new. We can let these pages breathe. Hold the weight you've had to keep. Every restless sentence in your head, we can trade it for the soft instead. We can let the lamplight fall silver over all it saw. I don't need a polished point of view, just this softer version next to you. Lights blink gently as they call last time. Footsteps echo down the closing line. If the world feels louder than it should, come back where the quiet held you good. Place your seats in the leftover light. Scoreboard glowing in the middle of the night. You climb up slow with your hoodie on, breath showing in the air like a fading song. Grass still wet from an old game's rain. Painted lines starting to forget the name. You say I feel like I keep running in place. I say up here it's okay to lose the race. We don't have to win a single thing. We can just let quiet start to sing. We can let these stadium lights hold the shadows of your mind. Every heavy echo in your chest, we can set it down and call it rest. We can let the cool night air comb the knots out of your hair. I don't need a polished point of view, just this tired version next to you. Chain link fence with the crooked bend. Wind plays chords on the loose old ends. You trace hearts on the metal rail. Little secrets you don't have to tell. You say I'm scared, I'm not built to shine. Like there's a spotlight with your name in line. I tap my sneaker on the wooden board. Say no one's keeping score anymore. You breathe in slow, like the fields you own. Like the noise turn down around your bones. We can let these stadium lights hold the shadows of your mind. Every heavy echo in your chest, we can set it down and call it rest. We can let the cool night air comb the knots out of your hair. I don't need a polished point of view, just this tired version next to you. Let the empty stands remember all, every cheer and every fall. We can name the bleacher rows by years. You made it through with all your fears. If tomorrow pulls you back into the crowd, whistles blowing, voices loud. Close your eyes and feel this empty seat where your heartbeat found a slower beat. Lean back, let your shoulders drop. You don't have to reach the top. Lean back, let the night sink in. You're enough in your own skin. We can let these stadium lights hold the shadows of your mind. Every heavy echo in your chest, we can set it down and call it rest. We can let the cool night air comb the knots out of your hair. I don't need a polished point of view, just this tired version next to you. One by one the floodlights fade, field goes quiet in a deeper shade. If the world feels bigger than you knew, come back where the out every single step. Now I'm learning how to let things go. Every moment's all we really get. Following the wind, the ebb and flow. But right now, I'm okay. Living in today, throwing paper planes into the air, watching them go anywhere. No control of where they'll land. Life is slipping through my hands like paper planes that fly away. Maybe that's okay. Let them find their own direction. Maybe that's perfection. Fold the corners, make them neat. Send them sailing down the street. Some will soar and some will fall, but I'm not keeping score at all. Just releasing, letting be, finding what it means to me. dissolve, sail on whispers. We evolve.
The compass rose dissolves in liquid ink. That gaze the north that bids the spirit think. Each cresting wave becomes a stanza's line. Two souls entwined where starlight meets the brine. No haze, no chain, quills hush alone replies. Each breath a vow that fogs the pain with sighs. Inspire me, cafe of the sea's repose, where thought unfurls like velvet kelp that grows. Hands rest yet pulse, let vision softly breathe. Thou art the flame I never shall unsheathe. Lanterns sway, we rhyme in golden gleam. Best can cool the twilight air shall dream. Inspire me, gentle and near, play it low, eternal ear. Yeah. The siren song is whispered in thy tone. Each note a reef where coral dreams have grown. A drop of brine becomes a comet's wake. Each syllable a tide that none can break. No haze, no chain, quills hush alone replies. Each breath a vow that fogs the pain with sighs. Inspire me, cafe of the sea's repose, where thought unfurls like velvet kelp that grows. Hands rest yet pulse, let vision softly breathe. Thou art the flame I never shall unsheathe. Lanterns sway, we rhyme in golden gleam. Best canticle the twilight air shall dream. Inspire me, gentle and near, play it low, eternal ear. When Neptune's trident stirs the midnight deep, we'll ride the surge to verses none can keep. One final crest, one lingering glance, our odyssey sustains its endless dance. Inspire me, cafe of the sea's repose, where thought unfurls like velvet kelp that grows. Hands rest yet pulse, let vision softly breathe. Thou art the flame I never shall unsheathe. Lanterns sway, we rhyme in golden gleam. Best canticle the twilight air shall dream. Inspire me, gentle and near, play it low, eternal ear. Yeah. The final swell retreats with parchment side, yet in our veins the ocean never dies. Eternal, boundless, ever in our eyes.
Project the stars on the bedroom ceiling, little plastic moon softly breathing. Your light size on the tangled throat, phone face down so it can't glow. Curtains closed on the neon side, city muted to a distant tide. You say my head's been louder than the street. I say come here, stay under this reach. We don't have to fix your orbit tonight. We can just flow quiet in this light. Under these made up constellations, you can lose your expectations. Every spinning worry in your mind, we can hang it in the fake night sky. Let the tiny stars pretend they can hold what you've been like a map of everything you never say out loud to me. You whisper, what if I'm too much someday, or not enough in a different way? I shake my head, press my forehead to yours, say you're the only shape I'm looking for. You breathe in slow like the air turn kind, like the room stop leaning on your mind. Under these made up constellations, you can lose your expectations. Every spinning worry in your mind, we can hang it in the fake night sky. Let the tiny stars pretend they can hold what you've been in. I don't need a picture of the truth, just the way it feels to breathe with you. Let the outside clocks be wrong. We don't know the hours being strong. We can give your tired thoughts a name and watch them fade into the dark like flames. If tomorrow pulls you through the glare, emails, faces, heavy air, close your eyes and find this painted dome where your pulse moves slow and call it home. Stay here, let your armor slide. Nothing's waiting on the other side. Stay here, let the silence prove you're already someone I won't lose. Under these made up constellations, you can lose your expectations. Every spinning worry in your mind, we can hang it in the fake night sky. Let the tiny stars pretend they can hold what you've been in. I don't need a picture of the truth, just the way it feels to breathe with you. Projector clicks to a softer hue, tastic moons fading out of view. If the world feels bigger than your room, come back where these small stars made you bloom. Blank page stares like a silent drum. Your voice hums, first spark, then it comes. Coffee cools, but the idea stays hot. We're two dreamers in a tiny plot. No rush, no block, just a spark in the air. Every word lands right there. Inspire me, cafe muse glow, pen tap, soft hearts overflow, hands loose, minds wide, let the vision breathe. You're the fire I never wanna leave. Light bulb flickers, we get in tune. Best kind of spark beneath the afternoon. Inspire me, bold and near, play it loud right here. Sticky notes bloom on the tabletop glass. Your laugh's the hook that makes it last. Window rain writes a rhythm line. Every drop says this is mine. No rush, no block, just a spark in the air. Every word lands right there. Inspire me, cafe muse glow, pen tap, soft hearts overflow, hands loose, minds wide, let the vision breathe. You're the fire I never wanna leave. Light bulb flickers, we grin in tune. Best kind of spark beneath the afternoon. Inspire me, bold and near, play it loud right here. If the world goes quiet, we'll still create. Turn the silence into something great. One more line, one more glance. Let's keep this muse in a slow dance. Inspire me, cafe muse glow, pen tap, soft hearts overflow, hands loose, minds wide, let the vision breathe. You're the fire I never wanna leave. Light bulb flickers, we grin in tune. Best kind of spark beneath the afternoon. Inspire me, bold and near, play it loud right here. When the last page turns to night, we'll still be burning Street corner lamp with a sleepy glow. You hunch your shoulders where the cool winds blow. Hands in pockets, breath a little thin. Watching people pass like they own the wind. Paperback crumpled on the curb beside. You kick a pebble, let the world slide wide. You say I don't know where the days went off. I say we'll make tonight the map we've got. No tickets, no deadlines chasing us. Just a couple breaths and quiet trust. Stay slow with me beneath this light. Let the night unwrap what's tight. All the small fights in your head tonight, we'll lay them down and make them light. Stay slow, don't hurry to be whole. Hold the small calm in your own hands. I don't need a label for your heart. Just the way you're here, that's enough to start. If tomorrow asks for all your plans, take one small moment in your hands. Carry this hush into your day like a secret that will find its way. Lamp hum soft, we turn to walk. No big answers, only talk. If the world gets louder than you planned, come back here. I'll still hold your hand.
Galaxies no map has known. Soft light spills where only we have grown. Fingertips write poems on my wrist. Every pulse a secret we enlist. Love me endless where the moon drips low. Hearts entwined like vines that gently grow. No dawn, no shore, just you and I. Breathing stardust, never say goodbye. Love me endless. Let the night bestow. Whispers braid the midnight air. Your name a prayer on lips that dare. Barefoot soles on velvet sand we trace. Time dissolves in your embrace. Love me endless where the moon drips low. Hearts entwined like vines that gently grow. No dawn, no shore, just you and I. Breathing stardust, never say goodbye. Love me endless. Let the night bestow. Ocean hums our private lullaby. Every wave a vow that will not die. Skin to skin, the universe is small. You're my rise, my fall, my all. Love me endless where the moon drips low. Hearts entwined like vines seasons that gently grow. No dawn, no shore, just you and I, breathing stardust, never say goodbye. Love me endless, let the night bestow. When the last star fades, we'll still ignite. Love me endless, into infinite light. Rain taps easy on the window frame. Streetlight halos spell your name. You drop your jacket on the hallway chair. Toes cold, heartbeat everywhere. Laptop open on the bedroom floor. Paused on something you don't care for. You say, my thoughts keep talking over me. I say, let them fade, just stay and breathe. But we don't have to shine or speak on cue. We can let the quiet carry you. We can let the soft nights stay, wrap around the things you couldn't say. Every tangled feeling in your chest, we can lay it down and call it a rest. We can let the room turn blue, while the rain writes letters just for you. I don't need to fix what you've been through, just to be a little light with you. Mug on the dresser with a cooling line. Steam long gone, but it's still fine. You trace raindrops racing down the glass. Bet which one will be the last. You say I'm tired of always being strong, like you've held your breath a bit too long. I take your hand, thumb across your skin. Say you're allowed to not hold everything in. You're breathing slow like you're trying on peace, like the room just told you fear to leave. We can let the soft nights stay, wrap around the things you couldn't say. Every tangled feeling in your chest, we can lay it down and call it rest. We can let the room turn blue, while the rain writes letters just for you. I don't need to fix what you've been through, just to be a little light with you. Let the messages blur on your screen. We don't have to answer what they mean. We can count the cracks along the pain, naming them for dreams that didn't fade. If tomorrow pulls you back to speed, to expectations you don't really need, close your eyes and feel this simple sound of the soft rain taking pressure down. Breathe in, let the thunder wake. Shine through. There's a gentler world inside of you. We can let the soft nights stay, wrap around the things you couldn't say. Every tangled feeling in your chest, we can lay it down and call it rest. We can let the room turn blue, while the rain writes letters just for you. I don't need to fix what you've been through, just to be a little light with you. Rain grows lighter on the window frame. Shadows soften when I say your name. If the world feels heavy, split in two, come back where the night made space for you.
Day and settled down. Now I'm learning beauty in this quiet town. Life had different plans than mine, and that's perfectly fine. Growing up is letting go of the person you thought you know, trading grand plans for simple joys, finding peace in all the noise. Growing up is understanding that life's not about commanding every outcome, every turn. Sometimes you just live and learn. Used to think that happiness was somewhere else, chasing horizons, never loving myself. Now I'm finding magic in the everyday, in the gentle, ordinary way. Life had different plans than mine, and that's perfectly fine. Growing up is letting go of the person you thought you know, trading grand plans for simple joys, finding peace in all the noise. Growing up is understanding that life's not about commanding every outcome, every turn. Sometimes you just live and learn. Not giving up on dreams, just shifting views, finding different meanings, different clues. Success looks different than I thought it would, and that's not bad. That's good. Growing up is letting go of the person you thought you know, trading grand plans for simple joys, finding peace in all the noise. Growing up is understanding that life's not about commanding every outcome, every turn. Sometimes you just live and learn. Live and learn. Watch it turn. Growing Big glass wall at the boarding gate, runway lights in a silver chain. You sit quiet with your hoodie up, hands wrapped loose round a paper cup. Numbers flicker on the overhead, names of cities you've never met. You say, lately I feel stuck between. I say, right now still a real scene. We don't need to say the perfect thing, we can let the engine hum and sing. We can let the slate flight glow, hold the space you barely show. Every little tremor in your chest, we can park it here and call it rest. We can watch the runway lights stretch the edges of the night. I don't need to know where you'll arrive, just to feel you sitting by my side. Suitcase wheels rolling past our feet, soft PA in a distant beat. You trace clouds on the plastic seat, like the skies you're scared you'll never reach. You say, what if I don't turn out right? Like there's one way to be in this life. I tap your sneaker with the tip of mine, say you're allowed to figure it in real time. You breathe in slow like the air turned kind, like the glass stop pressing on your mind. We can let the slate flight glow, hold the space you barely show. Every little tremor in your chest, we can park it here and call it rest. We can watch the runway apart, just scroll on past your name. You don't have to play along with every frame. We can count the planes as they lift and dive. Call them all the times you made it out alive. If tomorrow pulls you through another door, metal detectors, polished floors. Close your eyes and hear this steady tone where your heartbeat didn't feel alone. Lean back, let your shoulders sink. Let the sky do all the thinking. Lean back, let the minutes slide. You don't have to pick a side. We can let this late flight glow. Hold the space you barely show. Every little tremor in your chest. We can park it here and call it rest. We can watch the runway lights stretch the edges of the night. I don't need to know where you'll arrive, just to feel you sitting by my side. Boarding line slowly starts to form. Night air curling through the sliding doors. If the world feels bigger than your stride, remember how the gate held you inside.
Cafe corner with the crooked sign. Tiny plant leaning toward the light. You stir sugar in your paper cup. Watch it spin like you're caught up. Backpack slouched by the window seat. Shoes still tied, tapping out the beat. You say my heart's been running on low. I say you're allowed to just be slow. We don't have to glow for anyone. We can just be shadows in the sun. We can let this quiet stay. Hold the pieces of your day. Every word whisper in your head. We can lay gently on this table instead. We can let the small talk fade till it's only us and lemonade. I don't need the version they all see, just the one who sits across from me. Steam draws circles on the covered glass. Bus stop changing as the people pass. You trace letters on a napkin edge, half-formed thoughts you never quite say. You say I'm scared I take up too much space, then laughs off, staring into space. I nudge your foot with the side of mine, say you fit perfect in this line. You're breathing slow like you're finally sure that this moment doesn't ask for more. We can let this quiet stay. Hold the pieces of your day. Every worried whisper in your head. We can lay it gently on this table instead. We can let the small talk fade till it's only us and lemonade. I don't need the version they all see, just the one who sits across from me. Let the barista call names in the back. Let the seconds fall off the clock's track. We can count the tiles on the floor, name them after days you made it through before. If tomorrow pulls you into neon rooms where your softer sides don't get to bloom, close your eyes and find this tiny place where your tired heart had extra space. Stay here, let your shoulders drop. You don't have to be on top. Stay here, let the sunlight be all the proof you're meant to be. We can let this quiet stay. Hold the pieces of your day. cafe corner in the evening glow. Chairs turned up and voices low. If the world feels heavier than it should, come back where this little corner felt good.